This is Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review with your college basketball play of the day for Saturday, March 4th. I said that we'd be really turning our attention to conference tournaments with the play of the day selections, and that's what we're doing here. We're going to the Metro Atlantic at the MAAC quarterfinal action in their conference tournament. The Fairfield Stags taking on the Siena Saints. We've got Siena, a 3.5-point favorite in this game, total sitting at 144 between Fairfield and Siena, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time tip-off. And this is a legitimate home game for Siena. This Metro Atlantic tournament every year is played at the Times Union Center in Albany, New York, which is Siena's home court. That's where they play all their home games. So it's a little bit of a home game here for this Siena Saints basketball team. Jimmy Patso's team, they've had a really up and down season, a wildly up and down season, but they have a 12-8 conference record. I like what I saw for the most part from Siena down the stretch. I mean, you look at the games they've played, terrific finish to the season for this Siena Saints basketball team. 5-2 straight up, 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games heading into this tournament. And the only 2 losses were to the number 1 seed, the best team in this conference, Monmouth. That was their only 2 losses, including a road loss at Monmouth by 4 points, 77-73. Siena was right in that game, gave Monmouth everything they could handle. I like what I'm seeing from this team. Marquise Wright and Levon Long have really stepped up for this basketball team. They're upperclassmen. They're playing well for this team. Brett Bisping as well. Javion Ogunyemi as well for this basketball team. He's been there for multiple years. So this is a very experienced Siena starting 5. They know what it's like to get the job done in tournaments like this and play in these kind of pressure situations here in the Metro Atlantic Conference Tournament. I think they're going to thrive very well. They're in great form coming into this game. They're taking on Fairfield. Fairfield's actually played pretty well themselves down the stretch. They're also 5-2 in their last 7 games. 2 back-to-back wins for Fairfield to finish this regular season against Canisius and Niagara. Very good road wins for Fairfield, but there is, I think, a matchup problem that Fairfield has here with Siena. They have not fared well against Siena in the 2 previous head-to-head meetings during the regular season. December 3rd, they met on Siena's home court here in Albany. Siena with the 80-73 victory in that basketball game. Also won the battle on the boards, 41-32 over Fairfield in that win. And then they met at Fairfield's home court on January 15th. Siena with a 63-54 win against Fairfield. Really controlled that game. Siena was up actually by double digits for most of that basketball game. Just controlled Fairfield from start to finish. So Siena 2-0 against Fairfield this year. Now there's this, I think, theory out there that's a little bit ridiculous. I think it's been proven false on a lot of occasions, that theory that it's so hard to beat the same team 3 times in a row in a single season. You got to look at that avenging team. They want it more. The team that lost the first 2 meetings. It's BS, okay? You have to treat it like a case-by-case basis. I'm not saying that the avenging team can never win against a team that's beaten them twice already, but to say that a team that has beaten another team twice can't beat them, or it's very hard to beat them 3 times in a row in a single season, don't buy into that theory. Look at North Florida when they beat Lipscomb on Thursday night. That was North Florida's 3rd win in a row this season against Lipscomb. They just had a matchup edge. They just, head-to-head, Lipscomb didn't match up well with North Florida. Look at Friday in the Missouri Valley when Southern Illinois beat Loyola Chicago in the Missouri Valley tournament. That was Southern Illinois' 3rd straight win over Loyola Chicago. Southern Illinois beat Loyola Chicago in both regular season meetings, and they beat Loyola Chicago again in the conference tournament. So don't buy into that theory that, it's so hard for a team to beat another team 3 times in a row in a single season, because oftentimes I find I like to back the team that has that confidence, that has won those games in a row against a particular opponent. And that's the situation here with Siena against Fairfield. So let's go ahead and make it official. Play of the day in college basketball, Saturday, March 4th. Let's go with Siena, the Saints, -3.5, rotation number 696. Siena, -3.5. Play of the day in college basketball for Saturday, March 4th. That will wrap it up. I am Ian Cameron for Sportsbook Review, and until next time, enjoy the games and good luck.
We hope you enjoyed the video. Hey, don't miss out on the best basketball betting content available on YouTube. Click our logo button on the bottom left to subscribe. And as always, guys, give us a like and drop your comments below because we want to hear from you. Visit our website to take advantage of all our free products.